So it's no surprise that horror co-op games over the years has been on the rise lately. The rise of the Phasmophobia and the 10 clones of it, Outlast Trials, and now currently Lethal Company, a game I'm pretty sure nobody's heard about. Brandon? Brandon?
Holy shit.
Now to start off, these games are built on the theme of the horror genre.
Get on the roof! What the?
A video game genre that I am too much of a wuss to play by myself, okay. But give me a friend or a buddy and I will love this genre so much. Just something about experiencing a horror game with a friend just makes the experience so much more fun than just being scared shitless by myself. So what makes these games defining? Well, let's set up some things before we talk about it first. The term horror is very subjective, so I'm limiting the term to specific things that make it a horror co-op game in my book. Because, you know, shit like Left 4 Dead 2 could be considered a horror game to some people. So I'm gonna lay out the ground rules right now. 1. It needs to be co-op. Crazy, right? I know. 2. It needs to be themed around the horror genre, or at least have some elements of it and be terrifying. 3. You have very limited ways or no way of fighting the monsters.
Oh.
I'm fucking shrieking.
There are some exceptions that I will get onto later. That's fucking... Holy shit. And 4, it needs to be fun. This is important because I know a lot of horror co-op games aren't fun. Trust me, I played a lot of them. My god, this is a lot of them. Like, what the fuck? This is real? And those 4 steps, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can have a successful indie game that will pop off for 1 or 2 months and die off in like forever and never to be seen ever again. Yeah. But what actually makes it so successful is probably the part where you're asking and wondering why you came to this video, so I'll explain my thoughts and opinions on why it is. Okay? Here we go. We don't have a lot of options. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's very few and far between that gets made nowadays, and a majority of horror games out there is single player. If I were to pull out the pie graph chart, it'll be 95% shitty indie horror games made on Unity, 4% actual good horror games, and 1% co-op horror games, and that's us right here. Yeah. So, since there's not a lot of these out in the market, I could probably count on one hand the games that I've personally played. Cry of Fear, Phasmophobia, Lethal Company, Outlast Trials, The Backrooms. I'm going to exclude all the Phasmophobia clones because they're essentially the same gameplay-wise. And, oh, and Doors, I guess. Every time one of these games come out, most of the time it always comes out as a banger because 1, it's very easy to make content out of horror games in general because a bunch of spooky JPEGs flashing on the screen can bring out some of the greatest reactions out of people. And most likely your favorite content creators have already played the game. And 2, it's going to make you want to play with your friends, which is a transition to my second reason. Horror is better with friends. I myself never play horror games in the first place. Or at all for that matter, but if it wasn't for the co-op genre tag making me more comfortable to play these games, I wouldn't be making this video. This is because horror in itself, in theory, does not work in a setting where you and your buddies are playing the game together, because you are absolutely going to make jokes and you are 100% going to fuck around, in which the horror aspect and tension of the game is just going to disappear in like 2 seconds.
He'll be coming around the mountain when he come. He'll be coming around the mountain when he... It's Jet Bigger! It's Jet Bigger!
Fucking
Jet Bigger!
The presence of multiple people can just diminish the overall sense of isolation and vulnerability that is often crucial in creating a terrifying atmosphere in horror games. And if you couldn't tell, atmosphere is very important in horror games. Players might feel safer or less immersed when accompanied by others, reducing the fear factor. But if you were to ask my opinion on the matter, I think adding co-op makes the horror genre much more accessible to people who never play horror games, like me. But, you know what I'm saying, if you give them a Phasmophobia or a Lethal Company, they're like, oh, now we're talking. This is because, you know, dealing with the same horrific entity with your friends is probably one of the best experiences you'll ever have. Because hearing them scream is just hilarious. You will probably never see this side of your friends in real life.
What the fuck?
I don't think I need to elaborate why this makes a game more scarier. It pretty much speaks for itself. The scariest part of this style of game is that most of the time, you're pretty much defenseless. This adds on to the tension and fear factor because at any moment, the enemy can just crumple you and turn you into a human pretzel while you're just forced to sit there and let the monster order toppings on top of your corpse. But in some rare occasions, the game does let you fight back. In Cry of Fear's case, even though you get crazy ass weaponry like pistols, assault rifles, and shotguns, you still feel defenseless. This is because Cry of Fear in itself is a fucking horrifying game. Took is the exception. Other games like Lethal Company, you could beat and kill some of the monsters that are in your way, but the risk is very high, and most often than not, you just get killed because a majority of monsters in that game kills you within 1 or 2 hits. So yeah, it's most likely not even worth it. And there you have it, folks. You've instantly made a game that you will constantly see clips of, and your friends won't shut up about the game until 2 months later. Only then the cycle will repeat and the curse begins again. But no, honestly, this is one of my favorite game types because it's just plain fun. It just is. Even though the game dies out in obscurity, it still gives me the fondest memories that I will ever have with my friends. We exchange screams and laughter, and it's just all around a good ass time. And honestly, I'm pretty sure that's what we want out of a game, to have a good time. And I think that's it. I don't have anything else on my script. Yeah. Oh god, it's a new game. A new game came out already.
Go! Jed, help! We have to live.
Open it!
We have to live.
Guards is right there!
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh! This is the main entrance. What the fuck, man?
Ah! Oh! Oh my fucking shit! Oh my fucking shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Step it on me!
Open it!
Lift it!
I
Go!
I can't
Wait,
get
we're
through!
stuck.
Why is that? I can't get through! What happened?
You fell! Go this way either!
What happened? What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I think you got stuck in animation. Why'd you come over here?
I didn't see.
I'm running! I'm getting out of here!
We left that boy in there, bro. Did he step on the salt?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh my god! You were this close. You were this close.
Until Corley.
Go that way. Go that way.
Oh, it might be over for us. We have to go this way, don't we?
No. Yeah, go first. Oh, there's 2 of them behind you.
3! There's 3!
There's 3 of them.
There's 3! I don't know where to go. Alright, just go.
My flashlight's dead. My flashlight's dead.
Mine's dead. Keep watching. Keep watching it.
I'm watching.
Guys, this is a fucking slime right here. I'm dead.
It's over.
Oh my fucking god.